The story of motorcycles has always been about passion, freedom, and timeless design, and when it comes to capturing the true retro essence of motorcycling, few bikes manage to strike the balance between old-school charm and modern dependability as well as the Kawasaki W series. Today we're diving deep into the 2026 Kawasaki W175, a motorcycle that carries forward the legendary spirit of Kawasaki's heritage, but with the simplicity and practicality that makes it one of the most approachable classic-style motorcycles on the market. If you're looking for a bike that combines affordability, timeless design, and everyday usability, this one demands your attention. So stick around till the end as we explore everything about this machine in detail, from its exterior to its heart, its performance on the road, and even its pricing that makes it one of the most accessible retro motorcycles in its class. The very first impression you get when you look at the Kawasaki W175 is nostalgia. This bike looks like it's been plucked straight out of the 1970s or 1980s, and that's exactly the charm it delivers. The front of the motorcycle greets you with a round halogen headlamp that stays true to its classic roots. In a world where LED lights dominate even the smallest capacity motorcycles, Kawasaki has decided to keep things old school. This is not about chasing modern trends. It's about authenticity, and that round headlight framed in a chrome ring with conventional turn indicators gives the bike a soulful appearance. The telescopic front forks come with rubber gaiters, enhancing the vintage appeal while also offering some protection to the suspension. Above the light, a simple analog speedometer reminds you of how pure motorcycling once was, free from too many digital distractions. Shifting your gaze to the side, the 2026 W175 continues to tell its story of classic simplicity. The teardrop-shaped fuel tank with elegant Kawasaki badging instantly takes you back to the golden era of motorcycles. It isn't aggressive or flashy, instead, it's smooth, curvy, and carries a design language that riders of all generations can connect with. The flat, long seat is not just retro-inspired but also highly functional, making it comfortable enough for both solo rides and carrying a pillion. The side panels flow seamlessly with the body, and the exhaust, finished in chrome, completes the timeless look. Spoked wheels wrapped in tube-type tires further cement its retro identity. Kawasaki didn't try to reinvent the wheel with this bike. They gave riders exactly what they expect from a retro motorcycle, a design that feels authentic and consistent from every angle. Move around to the rear and the old-school charm continues. The taillight is a rectangular unit, neatly tucked under the rear fender, flanked by simple, round indicators. The chrome grab rail not only adds to the style but also serves a practical purpose for passengers. The rear fender is slightly extended, reminiscent of classic roadsters, and the overall stance of the bike is upright, balanced, and pleasingly minimal. The simplicity here is what makes the W175 stand out in an age where many motorcycles are over-designed. From the front to the back, everything about this bike screams elegance without unnecessary clutter. Now let's talk about what lies at the heart of this machine: the engine. Powering the 2026 Kawasaki W175 is a 177cc, single-cylinder, air-cooled, 4-stroke engine. It's designed for reliability, efficiency, and smooth delivery rather than outright performance. The engine produces modest power, enough for urban commuting and relaxed cruising on highways, but don't expect it to be a high-speed machine. What makes it special is its character. The engine note is throaty yet refined, with that old-school single-cylinder thump that riders love. It features a simple carburetor setup in some markets and fuel injection in others, ensuring easy maintenance and efficiency depending on regulations. Kawasaki deliberately kept the engine uncomplicated, so it becomes accessible for beginner riders, easy to maintain for enthusiasts, and reliable enough for daily commuting. On the road, the performance of the W175 is exactly what you'd expect from a retro motorcycle of this size. It's not meant to break speed records or win drag races. Instead, it delivers a calm, composed, and confidence-inspiring ride. The lightweight chassis makes it extremely nimble, perfect for navigating crowded city streets or tight corners. The suspension setup, with telescopic forks at the front and twin shock absorbers at the rear, is tuned for comfort rather than aggression. It absorbs bumps decently and gives you a plush ride quality on urban roads. Braking is handled by a disc at the front and a drum at the rear in most versions, keeping things simple and affordable. While some riders may wish for dual disc brakes or ABS, Kawasaki's philosophy with the W175 is to keep it minimalistic while still offering adequate safety and control. One of the most attractive things about this motorcycle is how approachable it feels to riders of all experience levels. The seat height is friendly, the bike is lightweight, and the ergonomics are upright and relaxed. You don't have to lean aggressively or strain your back. It's built for comfort, making it equally appealing to new riders and seasoned bikers who want a simple, no-fuss machine. This is a motorcycle you can ride every day, whether it's commuting to work, a quick grocery run, or a casual weekend ride into the countryside. Fuel efficiency is another area where the W175 shines. Thanks to its small displacement engine and lightweight design, it delivers excellent mileage, making it a very cost-effective motorcycle to own and run. This balance of fuel efficiency, reliability, and style is exactly why the W175 has found its niche in markets where riders want something more stylish and soulful than a commuter bike but still need affordability and practicality. When it comes to pricing, Kawasaki has positioned the W175 to appeal to a wide range of riders who want an entry into the world of classic-styled motorcycles without breaking the bank. Exact pricing varies depending on the market, but it remains one of the most budget-friendly models in Kawasaki's lineup. This affordability combined with its retro charm makes it a direct competitor to bikes like the Yamaha XSR 155, Honda's CB series in some regions, and even Royal Enfield's smaller offerings. However, unlike some rivals, the W175 leans more toward being an authentic throwback rather than a modern retro hybrid. That's its unique selling point. At the end of the day, the 2026 Kawasaki W175 is not a motorcycle that will blow your mind with technology or raw power. It's a motorcycle that wins you over with its personality. It reminds you that riding isn't always about numbers and performance figures. Sometimes, it's about the experience, the simplicity, and the way a bike makes you feel when you're on it. The W175 delivers just that, a charming ride that is stylish, reliable, easy to own, and timeless in design. For young riders who want a cool retro look without spending too much, and for older riders who want a second bike that reminds them of the golden era of motorcycling, this Kawasaki fits the bill perfectly. So if you're in the market for a motorcycle that's easy on your wallet, easy on maintenance, and heavy on style, the 2026 Kawasaki W175 deserves to be on your radar. It's a bike that doesn't scream for attention with flashy designs or high-end features, but instead, quietly impresses you with its simplicity and authenticity. Kawasaki has crafted this motorcycle as a love letter to the past, but one that can be enjoyed every single day in the present. And that wraps up our detailed look at the 2026 Kawasaki W175. If you enjoyed this review and want to see more in-depth motorcycle content from around the world, make sure you subscribe to Global Bike Buzz, hit that like button, and share this video with fellow riders who appreciate the art of classic motorcycles. Until next time, ride safe, ride free, and let the road be your story.